Hi betting experts, on Monday December the 18th we're off down to deepest Sussex to Plumpton on Monday. Typically competitive card at a modest level. The ground, well, it's much improved, just on the softer side of good now. The weather forecast looks dry. There is a bit of rain and unsettled weather later in the week. We'll keep an eye on that, but things have improved quite dramatically over the last week or so. We start off with our betting expert daily nap, sponsored by Bet365. This goes in the 110, the Harry Phillips birthday novice handicap chase, 2 mile 4, class 3, 4-year-olds and upwards. Brilliant prize money, £14,500 to the winner, which is really good for a Monday. And I think Pepe Limoko can follow up for Jane Williams. Now, Jane Williams does really well with a relatively small team of horses. It has to be said, most of them have been needing a run, or they were very quiet over the summer as usual, but she's hit form in the last fortnight, 2 winners from the last 11 runners, and Pepe Limoko was a very promising maiden hurdler. He was one of those horses you thought would be landing a touch in handicaps. They went for the cash twice at Lingfield and Chepstow last season, but left it. But he ran really well in defeat, in quite strong company in races that have thrown up plenty of winners. Off for 303 days this year, fairly weak in the market for his chasing debut at Warwick, but he was very impressive under David Noonan, who's booked again this afternoon. That came from a mark of 106 on soft ground. He has gone up £10, but I think that's fair enough. He beat High Game Royal, who was well backed horse of Philip Hodds, by 5.5 lengths there, travelling strongly throughout, and the pair of them pulled 30 lengths clear of the rest. So I think a £10 rise is probably, if anything, on the lenient side. I don't think he'll mind a bit of better ground here. There's loads more to come. They've given him 41 days off to avoid the dreaded bounce factor, and I think Pepe Limoko can win again. Our betting expert value angle selection, sponsored by Bet365, goes in the 210. This is the GE White and Sons Agricultural Buildings Handicap Chase, nearly 3 mile 2, class 4, 4-year-olds and upwards. Again, good prize money, over £7 to the winner, and I'm going to take a chance on one here, Milan Bridge of Sarah Humphrey. Now, Milan Bridge was with Paul Nicholls for quite a long time. He won his first few starts over hurdles. He then won at Ascot. In fact, that was a walkover at Ascot back in November 22. Then became a little bit disappointing for Nicholls, so they got rid of him, as they always do if they think they can't go any further. Bearing in mind that he was rated around about 130 for Nicholls, which wasn't that long ago. It's only about a year ago. He's now down to a mark of 110. He's come down nearly £20 in the handicap. He's had 2 runners for Sarah Humphrey after 192 days off. In the first time blinkers at Huntingdon, I thought there was some promise there. He was given a very negative ride by Nick Schofield off the wind operation. He finished 4th behind Surrey Quest. I thought that was a pretty good race for the grade. He's now £9 lower. You have to forgive a lesser effort at Leicester last time out, but the ground would probably have been soft enough for him there. He got tired. He probably bounced second run back. He's on better ground here. Daryl Jacobs' book, which really catches the eye, and I'm going to take a chance at a big price that Milan Bridge can bounce back to winning form. Best of luck on Monday, betting experts, and please remember to like and comment on all of our YouTube videos.